Joe Kane. I'm from Redwood City, California, and my current air hockey rank is 11th in the world.
I'm Colin, and last time I played in the national tournament, I came in 15th. So Dynamo sponsors a foosball tournament every year in Vegas, and some people who play air hockey get in touch with them and get some money to set up some tables. This was the first trophy I got when I went to Vegas, and I have a mantle in my room, so I figured I needed a trophy, and air hockey seemed like the easiest way to do that.
I would welcome 1,000 people to come play in a tournament if none of them knew what they were doing, and not to take their money, but for there to be a perception that people actually care about it.
We got low tops. We got low tops of different types of density, high top, and so we got hard flats, and these are all kind of medium flats. Actually, this is soft. These two are soft. This is just a medium high top.
From an outsider's perspective, if you look at air hockey and you don't understand what it is that takes skill to perform in air hockey, you will probably not understand it unless you have somebody tell you what it is. And I think it's interesting too, because I've heard people say the same thing about foosball, and I even don't understand foosball. I mean, the ball moves so fast, I don't even see how you could possibly react to it. But in air hockey, you do still have some amount of time to react to the puck, and a lot of what skill in air hockey revolves around is puck control and defensive positioning, and it's difficult to really explain without actually having sort of a model in front of you to look at. But on offense, really, like I said, puck control is one key factor, and accuracy. I mean, you really have to, when you hit the puck, it needs to go where you think it's going to go, or bad things are going to happen. From scoring on yourself to just giving the puck right back to your opponent. And I think when people are watching and they see a shot, and it's not a shot that's actually on goal, like it's a shot that hits the side rail, and they think, well, that guy just sucks because he missed. It's actually really not always what's happening. And you have two high-level players that are going at it. A lot of what you're doing is setting up, you're conditioning your opponent to certain types of things. So I might hit the puck to my opponent's left side of my opponent's goal 6 or 7 times, and then what are they thinking at that point? By the time the 7th shot hits over there, most people are going to start thinking, well, I guess the next shot's coming this way too, and that's when a really good opponent will redirect his next shot away from that area. And so there's this sort of mental battle that's happening that it's not really necessarily obvious to somebody who doesn't really understand what sort of the tenets of a good offense are built on.
So there are a lot of shots, but the main things are there are straight shots where you hit the puck straight at the goal, and banks where you hit it off the wall. There's this strategy called drifting where you keep the puck on your side and you tap it around, so when you actually shoot, your opponent doesn't know where it's going to be coming from. And there are a few kind of drifts. One of them that a lot of people use is the diamond drift, where you tap the puck around kind of in the shape of a diamond. And another main one is just kind of like a straight drift.
The state of air hockey in Northern California right now is actually not really that good. It's gotten really quiet. A lot of the players who played years ago, when there were we'd have like 16 or 20 player weekly tournaments every week. But a lot of those players either moved out of the area, or they grew up and had kids, and they're busy all the time. They don't really have the spare time or motivation really to come down and play.
Now pretty much nobody plays anymore, except in garages, or if you email a few people and say, hey, do you want to get together and play? So it's not really organized. It's more of just individual people getting together and playing.
You have to really find almost a specialty kind of location to even find air hockey tables in the first place, and then getting people to actually come out and drawing them out to come and play. When there's really no money at stake, there might be a $5 entry fee, or maybe a $50 first place prize, but how many people is that really going to light a fire into them to come out and actually try to play and compete. Without quality tables and a quality location who actually cares that people are there, it's really, really difficult to make it a compelling thing for people to come out and do.
Golfland's really funny because it's this arcade filled with about half like screaming teenagers, and then some teenagers who think they're like really cool, the older ones, and then like 4 30 to 40-year-old men playing air hockey.
Damn it!
There are definitely a lot of characters in air, and in fact, I think for most people, anybody who takes air hockey seriously, there has to be a little bit something wrong with you. I don't think that there's one really truly normal person in all of air hockey.
So I noticed at the last Air Hockey Nationals that tall people have this incredible advantage of being able to easily reach to the center line and beyond it. So I've always been looking at these shoes, which were kind of funky shoes I see in a shoe store's window. They're called Z-coils, and mainly they're for people who are on their feet all day. It's supposed to make the legs have less pressure. But the advantage for me that I'm trying, it's in my experiment at air hockey, is to see if the extra inch to 2 inches that it gives me makes it a little more even when I'm playing taller people.
The whole development of air hockey was kind of an accident, but it's fun. It turned out to be that what they developed turned into something that was fun to play. Even though we're out there trying to tear each other's hearts out, we're still having fun playing the game. So I think anybody, whether you're serious about it or you just want to get out and play and do something new, I mean it's there's a lot. I think you could find a lot worse activities to try out than get on an air hockey table and have some fun with your friends.
Yeah, air hockey, it's kind of fun because it's really fast and you have to like chase this puck around, and it's a small little table, and I guess they say that it's the fastest table sport, but that's comparing it to like ping pong, so it's not that surprising.
Reality of the situation is you have less time to react to a fast air hockey shot than a baseball player does to a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So
Awesome.
it's not like you're going to be facing that all the time, but I mean, it's kind of your chance to put your reflexes and brain to the test.